Hey everybody, welcome back to another replay review. Got some support, some strategist gameplay here. Got some Luna. We need another healer, so I filled in and ended up doing pretty well. But I want to use this replay here. The biggest takeaway I want from this video here was ult timing your ultimates, because I've noticed. I play in some lower ranks with my friends sometimes. I think one of the biggest things I see a lot of strategists do, a lot of healers do, is they're just popping their ultimates at random times, which sometimes you have to just stay alive to counter an ult. It's great, but it's not always right, and we'll get into that as the game goes on here. But pretty good start here. Open up just doing some poke damage, get some heals in. Although, the start of this game just does not go well for anyone else. All this Venom's in our back line. I get some good freeze on him, but we just can't get the pick. We get stuck on first point for a while. So, I'm just gonna watch how this plays out for a bit. Nothing too crazy here.
I am ready to put on a show.
Let's do some ultimates. Scoot's against some good walls. Yeah, just trying to get this Phantom off us in the back line, and it's not going well. Tank's not doing a great job turning around. Although me and the Cloak do a decent job just fighting him off to begin with. But they're just getting the best of us at the start of this game so far.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
End up winning the team fight here though. Just about gets a point, but they do contest here. The Venom, of course. And so yeah, so this is the first point I wanted to talk about here. So I have my ultimate. I support ults, well, pending the upcoming nurse. Are some of the best in the game. Still are, but they're not going to charge quite as fast. But so they're coming to contest here. Get a good view here. And I'm looking to use my ultimate if I have to win this point here. But Venom dives in. And I'm doing fine. I'm not going to use it to stay alive because it doesn't look like, at least I'm not in any immediate danger. And my focus is on this Venom. So I'm really not paying attention to my team, which is what I have to do, really. I got to fight this guy off. Which, by the way, if you're a tank DPS, you got to get dive off your supports, or that's what's going to happen. But they get a quick pick on an Namor. And I believe Isolman dies here, or Cloak and Dagger dies here pretty quick as well. By the time I see that, by the time I'm looking to maybe use my ultimate to stay alive, to keep this team fight going, it's just already pretty much too late. Maybe still winnable, maybe, but we don't have any other ults. Down 2. I decided to save it. And I believe it was the Magic who kind of got in the chat and he was like, "Bro, use your ultimate." But I don't think it was the right time to use it, and we'll see here. It ends up being much better saved than used there, I think. Cloak gets her ult in. They get a pick on her though, so immediately I see her ult's done for. We're in a 5v5, so I go with the ultimate. One, because we're getting low, but also it's just about time. I'm trying to focus as much deep damage boost as I can as opposed to healing. There's actually another point I can probably make here. Don't just stay healing our damage. Watch what's going on, check your team. If people are full health, just stay damage boost. until they get low, you can switch to heal for a second and get them to full pretty much. And I usually like to finish switching to a heal last second just to make sure people are full before I come on ult. I think so. The magic gets me, but I think we still get point here. I'm not wrong. Yeah. So we do have one in the team fight, and the ultimate ends up being a lot more significant there, keeping the team up, damage boosting, help get some picks, than it probably would have been in a 4v6. So we push up here, take some space, great job there. Magic gets some good picks, Doctor Strange gets a good pick. Not sure what the Starler was doing there, but we get picks, stagger them, and take some good space here. Venom hanging out up top there, just hanging around. I like to keep the snowflake on dive characters when I can, by the way. I don't know if that's correct, to be honest. I haven't played her enough. But unless the tank gets low or something, I'll generally try and keep the snowflake on a dive character or DPS that's hard to hit, like Iron Man or Storm or something. And then just switch it when I need to.
I feel like myself again.
That was actually great by the Strange. Not that he did anything too intentionally, but got both the spoils at once. Not great communication there. We're gonna get put into a good spot. I don't know how much I wanted there. So this is another situation where I need to use my ultimate pretty much just to stay alive, but also because we're going into a fight coming up here where they are down both their support ults. It's still a pretty even fight, 6v6. So yes, I use my ult to stay alive, but also to totally flip this fight here. Because their Luna ult's running out, their Invisible Woman ult's gone. I'm looking at it now. Doesn't look like their tanks to DPS had any ultimates either. And then Cloak ults here. Probably not necessary. Hawkeye gets line of sighted there, unfortunately. And then I go right into this thing. Well, get picked here, unfortunately. So, even though we don't win this fight, I end up dying. Still, good ult timing, because I'm low. They've used both their support ults. Something like that has the potential to totally flip a fight there. Get the snowflake on the Strange, heal him up as fast as I can. And then, there's no reason to keep the snowflake on the Strange here. He's full health. I'm kind of pocketing him around this corner anyways. I'm not doing anything else but just healing this guy, even while he's full health, just preemptively healing. So I put the snowflake on the Invisible Woman. If I have to switch it back to Strange at any moment, it's easy. But might as well help keep the Invisible Woman up and fully healthy. In the meantime, there's a freeze there, unfortunately.
I am ready to put on a show. Shields up. Feeling fantastic.
Yeah. So we get a good Strange ult. Get some good picks here. And then me and Invisible Woman fighting off this magic. I do end up getting the pick here, which is great. Allows me to quickly turn around, get heals back on my teammates. Although I can't see them, I know they're in there. So it's really just fire in there. You'll heal somebody. And although I'm in danger, I'm not panicking. I'm not using my ult here. I'm in voice chat trying to get my team to push this Venom. Because I see him use the shields. I'm trying to do it myself, but didn't do it. And obviously he gets the health back, can't get the pick, and he gets right back in the point. Although, yeah, we don't get the pick and push him off anyways. But it could have been a lot quicker if we had just stayed on him. You only need 3 on cart. More of our team should have pushed him there. But this game is looking like it could have been pretty sticky situation. We end up getting pretty low in time at both points, but we get good final pushes here. Here again, a situation where I get low and I use my ult kind of just to stay alive, but also I know that they're staggered. At least with the Venom. So we're already up in 6v5. So an ultimate will make a bigger difference here than it normally would. So I'll just to stay alive, and immediately I'm gonna go damage boost almost all the way here, following this magic, only healing when she needs it. So I use ultimate just to stay alive, and then use it more as a damage boost than just to heal. And we kind of get turned around here, but they're still a little staggered, and still good value. Still get a little extra space there with that ult, and we're still in the fight here. I hate that you can't heal Cloak and Dagger and Scarlet in their fades. It's so frustrating, but I kind of understand why a little bit. And they end up pushing like probably further than they should have here. And I think we end up getting this Groot early on. Never mind, that's later. That's later. Oh, yep. So ulted by the Groot, unfortunately. I guess you got both me and the woman. And we actually, I'll just watch this. We end up getting back and contesting. And again, coming up, there's going to be another situation where using your ultimate it just works out. You just gotta do it. It's an overtime. Just use your ultimate. We're in a 66. We're already staggered. I get low. I'm fighting these guys off. At this point, my mentality is there's no low teammates. Not my direct vicinity, at least. So my best hope is just to shoot these guys. I start meleeing, just trying to get that last percent of my ult, and I do get it. And I immediately go to use it to keep my teammates alive, because we're already staggered. We need some sustain. And again, getting as much damage as I can, but in overtime, trying to use a little extra heal. You really want to keep that sustain up on your teammates there. And we get a lot more space to cover it. But I think they get a good kind of ult combo here. Yeah, Venom gets a good pick with the help of Squirrel Girl on our Cloak and Dagger. And I end up going around this way, trying to stay out of line of sight of that Venom. And we fight for a good bit here, but they just start to go right through us. That Squirrel Girl ult. Bam. That's insane. I tried to touch, but no hope there. Alright. So into the second round here. Strange, keeping so flaked. He's trying to contest point here. This man is right on us again. Missed my freeze, unfortunately. And they end up pushing us back pretty hard, pretty fast here. Probably start to fend off a little bit. But the Groot walls and the Venom dive ends up just being a lot. Not for a while though. We put an okay hold on him here, but they do get this corner pretty straightforwardly, I believe. Probably should have got the Snowflake on my Doctor Strange here, rather than keeping on the magic. Although she's getting low at this point too. And this Bucky just gets me, unfortunately. Not much we can do. Yeah, like I said, they just get this corner. They kind of go right through us. Even with the 3 healer comp. But so we try to get back to point. I think we do contest this. I actually forget this part completely. Yeah, I try to go through these root walls. Obviously, it'd be easier for me to go around. But I'd rather... I'm not sure if we're going to hold this point anyways, so I just say screw it. Let me get through here. Make it easier for my teammates behind me to get back in. And then I see that we are, in fact, contesting this pretty well. Mantis is ending. And... why is Stitches dead? But I see Mantis ult is ending, and we are contesting this pretty well. So I get through the walls. I kind of see what's going on. We got some low health teammates. Mantis ult is about to go off. I freeze the Venom. Go up to save that Mantis. Let's send us a little further. They of course counter with the invisible woman ult. And here's actually good play here. I love this a lot. So I hear my strange ult after I ult. So at first I'm healing, trying to sustain my critical teammates. But I hear strange ult. So immediately I go to find him, go to where the voice queue is, switch to damage boost, especially since I see that just their Lunia is outside their invisible one ult. So this is a pretty easy pick normally. But I want to really make sure he gets it. So I switch to damage boost, go right up to him, help him get that pick, and do just that. And I switch back to heal, get this thing going. I think we hold him, we win this team fight for a bit. So yeah, we hold him for a bit longer. So again, huge ultimate, not just by me, but by Mantis. I don't think I was a fan of the Cloak and Dagger ult, though. Gotta see this. Yeah, no, I was not a fan of that Cloak and Dagger ult at all. Because we're already kind of winning this fight, and I'm only halfway through my ultimate. So pretty unfortunate ultimate by her. She might just not notice that I had ulted. It's fine, it happens. But that is a big deal because we end up going to this fight without a support ultimate that we could have had. So you really gotta, especially in 3 healer comps. As much as I hate them, they win. Especially on defense, they're so good. If you stagger their ultimates correctly, like we did not do here, unfortunately, it's very hard to win. Because then by the time Cloak and Dagger uses her ult, Mantis is at 60-70%, so we're only going to be another 30-45 seconds, assuming she's healing consistently and doing some damage, before we have another Explorer ult, and then I'm right behind her in that case. Yeah, I'm not a fan of 3 healers, but I'm not going to get too into that. Of course, yeah, hypocrite, right? Well, to be fair, in my defense, we started as a 2 healer comp. This guy, I forget who it was, but they joined in. But anyways, so yeah, we end up going into this fight without that third ultimate, and you really gotta stagger those. Fortunately, don't have my RB to keep those guys up. Try to get away from their magic. Not gonna happen. And this is another example that I want to use here as an example for not a good ult. Now, our magic did really well. I want to be clear, our magic did really well. But so they get Groot ulted. They get multiple picks. I mean, on second look, time's not too crazy. No, she pretty clearly sees that everybody dies here. So we are now in a, I guess as far as she knows, no, we're in a pretty straightforward 2v6, 1v6, and she ults, and it's just bad timing. This is not a winnable fight at this point. Magic ult's great, but it's not going to team wipe. It's not going to team wipe in a 1v6. They're going to heal that pretty easily. They have their CC. They have everything they need. And they already had ultimates up going with their magic in her ult. And I think she does it again later where she ults in like a 1v5, 1v6. Just trying to flip that team fight around. And sometimes that's right. Sometimes you do want to use an ultimate to flip around a team fight in a 6v5, 6v4. They can be pretty game changing. But when it's that lopsided, you're just better off saving your ultimate for the next fight. And yeah, man, the 1v6, 2v6, 2v5, you got it. It's obviously situational, but yeah, you gotta just be smart about it. Should have snowflaked my strange there, by the way. Use my ultimate because I see Mantis ult going down. Bucky ults. Want to make sure we have what we need. Keep the stain up. I think Yeah, both these tanks in our backline though, they end up just messing us all up. But they get the Mantis. Luckily, Cloak ults. Unfortunately, just as a stay alive ult, although I do agree with it, kind of needed it. Because both those tanks in our backline, not a good experience. Here, I'm not expecting any picks, but my team's full health, so I just look at this group, just try and build some ult. Get a couple percent here. Cloak's trying to get up there to get the Venom. Doesn't quite get there. Is that a jump you can normally make? Is that, I don't know. Magic pursues his Venom, which I like. Honestly, I don't know how that freeze didn't hit. Probably not a great freeze anyways. Use my RB to try to keep it alive here. And I get in a tough spot with none of my abilities. So I'm just trying to play cover to stay alive. All the other healers are already dead. We're not going to win at this point. Again, Penny's ult, probably not an ult that's going to be game-changing. Great body block by the Venom there, as much as I hate body block. As much as I really hate it. Good body block there. But yeah, also probably not a needed ult. It's not gonna team wipe. It's not really gonna turn ult. A strange ult, which I believe he goes for here. Yeah, is one of those ults where you can definitely flip a team fight if you do it right. Don't think it quite gets the team wipe here, although we do win this fight here. But he's one where he can easily get 3 picks. Like that's almost typical if he gets a good one. And sorry, I end up using my ult here again on cue of their Bucky ult, their magical. I see we don't have any other support ults, so I'm right in there, healing up, trying to stay mobile because that magic I know takes me down, especially if Bucky gets a good time hit. And pursue this magic here, trying to damage boost, finishing on the heal. She almost gets me here. I'm surprised she didn't. It was a good swing on the end there, just trying to. Yeah, just trying to get me down before take me down with her. But yeah, so good ults. That's what I mean. Good ults by Strange. Penny ult probably wouldn't have been needed there anyways. So honestly, maybe not so bad that she used to begin with. Also, I don't play Penny enough to really talk too much about her. Maybe she gets her ult pretty fast. She seems to. Strange, unfortunately, gets line of sighted here. I should have kept the snowflake on him anyways. Don't know why I took it off. I believe I put it on him. No, okay, see, I should have put it on to begin with. It was much more focused on getting that RB going, trying to heal him up because he's low. Great freeze on the Venom here. You really got to time it for when he's low, and then you can just kill him before he even uses his shield before he swings. Here, trying to back away. Think that magic's gonna kill me. Luckily, Cloak used her ult. Try and help this Adam with the magic. She's low health. I know there's a health pack back there, but I'm gonna try and pursue her. Especially since I used my RB to do it to begin with. Luckily, get some heals from the Adam, and we get a good pick there, keeping her off me and the rest of my backline. And if you're gonna rank up as healers, as a strategist, support, whatever you want to call it, you got to be able to get picks. That's just the truth of it. Unless you have a friend who's just really that good and can just boost you, but you got to be able to fend for yourself. Use my RB to sustain through that Groot ult here, and here we're now in overtime, and the Doctor Strange is gonna portal. Adam used his ult. Kind of wastefully, although he did it on cue for the Groot ult, assuming people are going to die. Kind of understandable. Going into overtime, not total waste. Though I don't think it reses anybody. And then their enemy Strange comes to this portal. And this is a situation where in lower ranks, I see a lot of people would just ult, just to do it. Like, oh, I have ult, they're portaling, kind of panic ult, but also let's throw everything we got at them. But it's just strange. It's just strange through the portal. Groot's kind of behind him. So I say in chat, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to use my ult until more of them through the portal here, and I do just that. I don't ult just as they open the portal. Train comes through. I'm saying, okay, hold up, and then I see 3 or 4 of them here, and I ultimate, and I try and focus damage boost, checking to see if my team is in need of healing, and then I switch, and of course they get the Bucky ultimate, switch to healing, and then we get multiple picks. We get the Bucky, I switch back to damage boost, finish on a heal, and at this point they're pretty staggered. Hard game to win for them. Venom contests us for a little bit, but his shields are gone. There's not much you can do, and we end up getting a great win there. So yeah, I hope you learned a thing or two. You gotta time your ultimates right. You don't want to just use them to use them. And obviously, it's different case to case, based on team setup, based on the situation, based on what you're running. Different ultimates do different things, obviously. But in the case of 3 healers especially, and healers in general, just healers in general, honestly, but 3 healers especially. If you stagger your ultimates correctly, you're gonna be essentially unkillable. Like earlier in that game, where that cloak kind of used her ult during my ult, even in a situation where, let's say it's still a 6v6 at the end of my ult, wait until it's needed. Wait until you have, maybe it's only a second or two, maybe it's 10 seconds. But if you don't have critical teammates, if you don't have half-health teammates, if they don't have an ultimate going, a DPS ultimate going, or even another healer ultimate, just wait just a second, and it's going to be a huge difference. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you learned a thing or two. Work on that ultimate timing, and you're going to start winning a lot more games.